Hey everyone, it is Tuesday, October 9th. I'm driving right now, so I won't be looking at the camera too much. Yes, these are weird sunglasses, free from California, something I tried beer at, so don't poke fun. What I want to talk about today is kind of just the overall Braves season wrap-up type thing while I'm driving. Possibly going to Wendy's, get some 4 for 4 because I'm cheap and we're going to Disney at the end of the week and I don't want to spend a bunch of money and contribute to America's obesity problem. So go Wendy's. First of all, Braves made the playoffs, which is awesome. Great. I went to the game Sunday at SunTrust, first ever game at SunTrust playoff wise. We won by far the biggest sporting event fanhood wise I've been to. And I went to Michigan Ohio State last year, which is the mecca of college football when it comes to rivalries. But the atmosphere at SunTrust Sunday night was by far better than that, which pains for me to say, but it was a great sporting moment, great moment in Braves history. Just to be there overall was really freaking awesome. So my thoughts on the season was total success. I felt like it could have been better, but we had our struggles down the stretch when it comes to the players that we leaned on in the beginning of the season, aka Albies and Markakis. Markakis hit 219 down the stretch, was I think really hurt us. Carried into the postseason. Camargo didn't really hit that well in the postseason, if at all. But overall, when you think about it, big picture Braves-wise, honestly, me as a Braves fan, I wasn't thinking that we were going to be there until maybe 2020. So to be NL East champs in 2018 by far exceeded my expectations, along with probably everybody that listens to this and actually in Braves country. But overall, I really enjoyed this season, just getting to know the newcomers, all the young pitchers, all the young talent. I mean, I'm not even going to speak on Freeman's season because it speaks for itself. But Acuna Jr., it's just, when you think about it, just a 20-year-old doing all this in this short of time, it's ridiculous to me. I mean, just that frame itself, his frame is so compact at a red light, by the way, so I'll look at it a little bit even though you can't really see. He's not this big bulky guy. Almost reminds me of a right-handed okay, people in front of me aren't going, what the heck, like a right-handed Barry Bonds when he came up, just kind of that lanky, skinny type thing, but with the power and speed, which I think he needs to exhibit more speed. So hopefully next year Snit will bring in Albies, Ciarte, and Acuna, make those guys should be stealing 30 bases each, no problem. But Acuna and Albies and just all these young players, position players right now, and Camargo by far were exceeded our expectations, which is great. And just that this young pitching staff that's going to be coming next year, Toussaint, Fried, Soroka, Wilson, maybe even Ian Anderson coming up for a little bit, Kyle Wright. I mean, we have enough pitchers to probably have 2 pitching staffs when it comes to young players. So just the fact that you look at our season, 2018 NL East champs, which I didn't think I'd say that for another 2 years, like I said earlier, but it's freaking awesome. It really is. Like, as a Braves fan, everybody should be excited. I think everybody should come back except for a couple people. I'm just not sure on Markakis. I know what he brings to the team is more valuable than playing, but I honestly think that we need to bring in a power bat, and if it happens to be an outfielder to take place of Markakis, I'm all for it. But I won't say Markakis doesn't belong on our team, because if he came back on a 1-year, 2-year, 3-year deal, I would not be opposed to it. I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be upset. I do think we need to address the catching situation. JT Realmuto from Miami would be great. Would be perfect fit. And then just giving up some prospects for him, I think that should do it. But like I said, overall in the grand scheme of things, Braves baseball is looking great. Yeah, it sucks to go out the way we did by not really performing offensively except for one game. In that game, we only had 4 hits but 6 runs. Go figure. And I know I'm saying a lot. I need to work on that. So just overall, as a Braves fan, I think you should be grateful or appreciated what you got this year, because it's something that we probably won't get for a while when it comes to like baseball in general, all these young players. Because next year, they're going to be young, but they're going to be veterans. Because you can go through a season, in my opinion, you can go through a season to say, hey, he played all year, he played half the year, played 3/4 of the year, but we're on a losing team. I mean, you get experience, but you don't get the experience that you want. So but by going to the playoffs and playing a team like the Dodgers, which I think is a really good team, their pitching staff is just really good, and they're the deepest team in baseball right now, I think. Maybe not the best team, but the deepest team they are. By playing a team like that in a 5-game series, losing 3-1, that's the type of experience that you can really like build off of. All these players, like, this is what real baseball is. I really think that's going to be great for next year, and I expect even more wins next year than we had this year, which would be awesome. And I honestly think the Nationals tail off, and unless the Phillies just spend all the money in the world, I think they're going to stay where they are. I think they're about a 500 team. So that's my recap of the Braves year. Just great year, even though it ended in a disappointing fashion. Be excited about Braves baseball. As an Atlanta fan, I'm Atlanta Braves fan, nothing else Atlanta, but as a fan of just Atlanta sports, the Braves is something that you need to pay attention to, whether you like baseball or you don't like baseball, but pay attention to it, because this is the type of baseball that's going to be awesome to watch. It's going to be magnificent to watch in the next 10 to 15 years, maybe even longer, with the system that we have built. So, like I said, I do appreciate you guys tuning in today. Like, comment, share, most importantly, subscribe. YouTube channel. I'm going to make another video tomorrow, maybe somewhat political, so don't steer away from that. But like I said, please watch, comment, share, subscribe. I appreciate you all, as usual. And again, we'll talk to you later.